Hello and welcome back to ASL for All. Today we'll be learning about animals. A lot of animals that people are mostly familiar with are house pets. Let's get started. First I'll be starting out with some ordinary animals that you would see around your house, such as pets. So first we'll be going over the sign cat. So you'll take your 8 fingers. If you don't already know your numbers, you can refer back to my video on numbers. So you'll be taking your 8 fingers and pulling away from your face like whiskers. Next, dog. It's like a D to an O to a G, but it's like a snap. Some people snap, some people don't. It originated from the sign where you would pat on your leg and then snap for the dog to come. Next is bird. It's like the little beak. You'll be taking your G hand shape and just moving it like a bird. Other animals that people have are snake. It's like the fangs. You'll be taking a double X and moving it like a snake slithering. Next we have the sign for spider. So you'll be taking your 4 fingers on both hands and moving them like a spider. Next we have the sign for rabbit. So you'll be taking a 13 on either hand, putting it back and moving the ears like a bunny. Next we have the sign for tiger. So you'll have 4 and you'll scrunch them up like claws. And you'll be moving them across your face like tiger stripes. But a lot of people get this confused with the sign for zebra, which is the same 4 crunched but across the body. Like you're creating the lines of the zebra on the body. The next sign that we'll be learning is the sign for lion. So you're going to want to take that 4 hand again and move it back like the mane of a lion. The next sign is the sign for elephant. We'll be taking your hand and moving like the trunk of an elephant. The next sign is the sign for bear. You'll be taking your 5 hand with the claws again, and you'll be like a bear hug. And you'll be kind of scratching, but it's a bear hug. The next set of signs that we'll be learning are aquatic signs. Like the sign for whale is you'll have the horizon of the water right here. You'll be taking your Y shape, that's the tail, and you'll be moving it up and down across that horizon. And it's the same thing with the sign for dolphin, where you'll be taking your 3, it's like the little dolphin body, and you'll be moving it. The next sign is the sign for fish. You'll be taking your hand flat and you'll be moving it. Your thumb is like the fin of a fish and you'll be moving it like that. The next sign is the sign for shark. You'll be taking your non-dominant hand, whatever hand that you don't write with, making this shape where you split in between your middle and ring finger and lay that flat. You'll be taking your other hand, a flat B, and you'll be putting it inside. It's like the shark fin on top of the ocean water. The next sign we'll be learning is the sign for octopus. You'll be taking your dominant hand and letting it float with the 5 fingers, and then you'll take your non-dominant hand and put the head of the squid on top and make it swim. The next set of animal signs we'll be learning are farm animals. Let's start with the sign for cow. So you'll be taking your Y hands and you're putting them on your head and moving them like the horns of a cow. The next is the sign for chicken. You'll be taking your bird sign and your non-dominant hand. It's like you're pecking the ground. The next sign that we'll be learning is the sign for horse or mule. You'll be taking your B hand shapes, flipping them back and moving them like the ears of a horse. This is also the sign for stubborn. And the last animal sign we'll be learning is the sign for pig. 5 hand shape, putting it underneath your chin and moving it. This is also the sign for dirty.